Hey peeps, this is what you've all been waiting for. I've seen a few comments, Prim showed me as well. Everyone's like, where is the cooking videos?
Yeah.
Why have you not cooked yet? I thought you said you were going to cook. So what the problem has been is the kids have been off. When the weather's been decent and I've been off from work, we've been going out, taking the kids out. Naturally, because we're not going to sit around at home. The sun's out, you want to enjoy yourself, which you've seen in all our vlogs. But it's actually been raining today. So yeah. Whenever it's raining, I cook, which you know from previous, isn't it, babe? Every time it rains.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, it's so convenient, it rained today as well.
Yeah.
So it's been a miserable day. So I thought, Prim, can you pick up this, this and this? So all the ingredients that I needed, I said I'm going to make something for our viewers.
Yeah.
So today, I know that certain people want certain dishes. I only know certain dishes. So the one I'm going to make today is butter chicken.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people like butter chicken.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make it for you, and hopefully you guys, when you try it at home, you're going to love it. So let's begin, and welcome to the Master Chef. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to start with, I've already prepared everything, and the two biggest tools you're going to need is a tablespoon and a teaspoon to measure things out.
Okay.
So I've got about 750 grams of breast chicken, cut up in small cubes, or just chopped up into small cubes. So anyway, on top of that, we're going to need some ginger garlic paste, minced ginger garlic paste. You're going to need some Greek yogurt, natural yogurt, some salt, some vinegar, and I'm going to go back to the masala. This is the easiest thing, like I said, you can use, and it's the butter chicken masala from MDH. But there will be other brands. So if you go to a big Indian grocery store, you'll find these. And basically, I don't know if Primrose can zoom in for me, but you've got all the ingredients that you would need that people would put separately, but this is going to be all in one. So can you see that?
Yeah.
Cool. So this just makes it easy. So we're just going to add some of that in. So we're going to start with the chicken because we need to marinate the chicken separately from the gravy. So we'll start with the chicken. We've got the chicken. We're going to put in 1 tablespoon of garlic ginger paste. Teaspoon of salt, or depending on how much you actually want, so you can choose. I'm going to put a teaspoon and a half because we don't want to put too much salt, because you can always add, you can't take away. That will do me. I'm not big on salt. We're going to then put in, you can put in 1 teaspoon of chili powder if you want, red chili powder, but we're not going to do that because the kids obviously won't eat it then. So if you've got kids, I wouldn't recommend that. But you would add 1 teaspoon of red chili powder as well at this point. We're going to add a tablespoon of vinegar. Let's overload that, lovely. And then we're going to add about 4 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, plain yogurt.
So that's 4 heaped tablespoons.
Yeah, heaped. 3, 4. Okay, that's that done. I'm going to just move that out of the way, because that'll annoy me. And then we need to add the powder. I'm just going to wash my hands quickly. We're just going to add the masala now.
Okay.
And what you would do then with this is you need to make sure it gets marinated for about an hour.
Alright.
If you can do it overnight, that would be even better. But I would say marinate it for at least an hour in the marination, because then you'll get all the flavours and it will taste a lot better. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, once I get this packet open, I'm just going to mix it with my hands, and then we'll cook it. And it will be cooked separately from the gravy, which then you would then combine together once they both cook separately. I'm just going to use another tablespoon. So about that much. You see? Tablespoon, just slightly heated. chuck that in there. We're going to close that up. So everything's been used. We'll just put that to one side.
Okay.
So we don't get confused. And I'm going to mix this up. And at that point, you would put it in the fridge. And you would let it marinate for an hour. Oh, that feels good on my hands.
Are you really?
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to eating this actually.
Are you?
Yeah, I can't wait. I should be having dairy, so I've got to enjoy dairy when I do have it. Sorry, I'm just going to wash my hands again.
Sorry.
And so now, if you have a look at that, you're going to show them all the stuff that we use. That's just natural plain yogurt, that is. And that's your ginger garlic paste, minced. Malt vinegar, table salt, and here's your butter chicken masala. And like I said, you've got about 750 grams of butter chicken diced in there.
And so you marinate this for about an hour?
Yeah, just cover it and marinate it in the fridge for about an hour.
Okay.
But we're going to go straight to the cooking process. So I always use the rapeseed oil, extra virgin rapeseed oil, which is cold pressed, and that's really good cooking oil. So we're going to use 2 tablespoons in a separate pot. I'm not worried about fat and oil in this one because you're going to find out later with all this yogurt and cream and everything that goes in it, it's actually quite a fattening dish.
Right.
It's not designed for health purposes.
No, it's designed for taste.
So today's my cheat day.
Yeah.
At the gym, so it's my cheat day today.
Yeah.
So I'm having as many carbs as I want.
Really?
Yeah, forget it, I don't even care today.
Have you been bad today?
I still was good, but
Yeah.
I added more carbohydrates into my diet, so I'm just going to heat that on high heat.
Right.
Just get it warm and then I'll put it down to medium heat.
Is that even on?
That is on, yes. That's on. Yeah, it's on. It's just heating up. I'm going to get myself a wooden spoon. Just bear with me. So we're going to cook the chicken for about 10 minutes so that it, basically when I cook it, you want to make sure it's cooked.
Right.
So you're going to cook it for about 10 minutes or until it's cooked. Then you're going to switch it off and then we're going to, at the same time we'll start on the gravy. So once I added that and I've mixed it, we'll just start on the gravy. I'll put the timer on so I'll know when 10 minutes are up.
Yeah.
And then we'll start on the gravy, which I've already pre-prepared. So we'll go to that in a second, but Primrose has already shown you. So with that, I've got, it's like 4 fresh tomatoes that I've blended.
Okay.
4 or 5 fresh tomatoes, I'd say.
Like medium size.
Medium sized fresh tomatoes, yeah, medium size. You know a standard tomato that you would put in the salad or something? And that's 2 onions, medium size, blended. Right. 4 tablespoons of butter. Actual butter.
Yeah. You still have the packet for that?
It's in the fridge. Anchor butter, or is it anchor butter?
Yeah, anchor butter.
And that is actually
15
almonds that I've blended, but ideally you want to try and blend it into a paste. I don't actually have a paste type blender, but if you do, then basically soak the almonds, take the skin off, or cashews you can use as well. So if it's almonds, soak them, peel them, so about 15 almonds, chuck them into a blender and blend it with a 1/4 cup of water, and then I just actually get a sieve and pour everything out, and then let all the water drain, and that's what you're left with. But hopefully you've got a proper paste there, and if you've got a proper paste, you don't need to do that. So let's go back to this. So put the chicken in once that's hot enough. Start bubbling, baby. That smells good, that masala. So that can go in. I think it's hot enough. That's the backseat cook.
Oh, that's not at all.
That is, look, you can see little bubbles coming out.
Okay, cool.
You think it doesn't need to burn, I guess. See? I told you it was hot enough. Let's get all that sauce. Look at that. I'll turn the heat down to medium in a minute, and then it can just cook on a medium to high heat. Yeah, so as I said, with the yogurt, you can put anywhere between 4 heaped tablespoons or up to 6. It's totally your choice. I put in about 4 heaped spoons in. I'm just going to keep that on high heat actually at the moment. And I'll put the lid on. Once it starts cooking a bit, then we'll turn it to medium heat. So okay, now let's go to the gravy. So we're going to put 4 tablespoons of butter in. Get that cooking. And I'm going to put the timer on for 10 minutes. That should be cooked in about 10 minutes. This only needs about 5 to 10 minutes to cook.
Okay.
Because it's only onions and tomatoes.
No worries.
So 4 tablespoons of butter. Actual, just butter. We're not going low fat or nothing here. This is all full fat. And we'll let that melt down. So a couple of my friends are looking to go Vegas.
Yeah.
Which I'll say in Primrose. For an actual stag do, which is a bachelor's thing. And the prices are ridiculous. I couldn't believe how much it costs to get bottles of this out there in Vegas. I mean, it's cool, but I was like, wow, like really?
Yeah.
Like, my mate said, don't collapse when I show you this.
Wow, really?
I mean, yeah, it's fine. You're looking at probably like £200 to £300 a night, and that's
each?
Yeah, and I'm talking about each for like 14 people.
How can you drink that much?
That's crazy. You can't. It's just because you've got minimum spends.
Oh wow,
So
that's
it's just
crazy.
insane. Yeah, it's just absolutely insane. The butter's starting to melt. I mean, normally when I'm cooking, I like to put a bit of music on.
Yeah.
Have the radio in the background, so you can take your time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
maybe
YouTube doesn't like that.
YouTube doesn't like music, so we don't put that on.
Yeah.
Prim's always listening to like Motown and Marvin Gaye and like The Temptations. And she'll be standing there going,
shaking my booty. I think the food tastes better if you got music in the background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you know,
I love
with
it.
YouTube, you've got to just kind of accept what they want.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Copyrights and all that.
So this is on about medium to high heat because obviously we need it to cook. So the butter's now bubbling. So that would, I'm gonna turn that one to medium heat. Sorry, the one at the back, the chicken.
No.
Medium to high, and that one's on low heat now. So we're gonna add the onions. Oh no, we're gonna add this. Okay. So that's the almonds going in. Burn, baby, burn.
It's okay now.
I'm gonna boil some water. I need some boiling water on the side. And I'm gonna chuck in the onions, which have been blended. That's 2 blended onions into a paste. See that? I'm gonna add the tomatoes as well along with it. So I'm not gonna waste too much time. So this is on like a medium to low heat because it's on a bigger hob, isn't it, babe? So because of that, it has to be on a let's just say it's a medium heat. It's on. Cool, that's a medium heat. Add the tomatoes, and we're going to add a tablespoon of tomato paste as well.
A tablespoon of tomato paste.
Tomato paste. I've actually seen people add ketchup.
No.
But I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, let's use tomato paste.
Sorry. Tomato paste. Tomato puree.
Tomato puree. Cool.
Cool, can you see that?
Yep.
Just about. I'm going to add that in.
Tablespoon.
Yeah, heat tablespoon, man. That's it. We don't skim, we want it as rich as possible.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna eat this,
if you're gonna eat, you might as well go all out, yeah. And that's just gonna help the tomato become more tomatoey.
Yeah.
Oh man, that butter smells good. Can you lot smell that through the screen?
Smell it, smell it.
Babe, I think you're gonna have loads of women saying, can we have your husband now? That's it. All you women. Emailing.
Listen, I told you guys I offer husband training
Husband training services,
okay.
yeah. So this we can cook for about 5 to 10 minutes, and by then hopefully the chicken will stop near enough to be cooked. Because you want to make sure the chicken's definitely cooked. And then what we do is we're going to mix them together at that point and cook it for another 10 minutes. So they're going to kind of blend together. And you could add half a cup of water at that point.
Cool.
So this is almost, you can tell the chicken's almost cooked.
Yeah.
See
That
all
smells really good.
The meat juices. How does it smell, babe?
Amazing. Smells amazing. Balls.
Amaze balls. Yeah, that's it. So we are done with all the ingredients now.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that wasn't.
It's not that complicated.
No.
Oh yeah, a bay leaf. I need a bay leaf. I can get one.
Find a bay
I
leaf,
need to
honey.
find a bay leaf. Where do you stock them? Do you have a bay leaf? Ideally, if you could, you want to add a bay leaf to the
Alright,
tomatoes.
if you hold this, I'll go.
So if you could add a bay leaf to that tomato sauce, that would be great. And then again, that would add to the taste. Because the packet of masala already has every masala that you need in it. So I just need one bay leaf. And there you go. And there's the bay leaf.
That's where I stock my bay leaves.
Honey, can you put one in before it's too late?
Okay. God save the bay leaf. Yeah?
There's the bay leaf.
There we go.
Awesome. You've done a great thing, bay leaf.
Thank you.
And now you're going to make my food taste better.
That's some love. That is what
I'm going to mix that in.
Okay.
And I'll put the lid on because I want this to cook properly. Stick that lid on. That's something I forgot.
What's that?
So the lid. So let's say 5 to 10 minutes for the gravy sauce. The chicken looks like it's almost cooked anyway. So 10 minutes on the chicken. And then we are almost done. And we will be back when we mix it together.
Okay, and they get
we'll
married.
Put some love songs on for that. They get married, as I've
Let's get it on.
Yeah, and then they can get it on together, and we can then enjoy it later.
Let's get it on.
I can't wait to eat it.
Oh, that's too funny. Okay, so we'll come back when we are mixing it together.
Okay, so we're gonna add garam masala, which I've shown you before. A teaspoon of that into the tomato sauce also. And I'll mix that in. And this is smelling absolutely wonderful.
Divine, like my baby.
She's trying to button me up because I'm cooking.
How
And
convenient.
what you can do is you can eat this with rice or with naan. It's totally up to you.
Yeah.
And I doubt you'll need any extra yogurt with it. As you can see, plenty goes in here. That's the spice of it.
Let's see. Yes.
So we're back, and now what we're going to do is combine the two, the chicken and the gravy. So I've turned the chicken off. The chicken was 10 minutes it was cooked for on a medium to high heat, and that's cooked now. And we're going to add that into the gravy, or vice versa. But we're going to add them together and cook it for another 10 minutes on medium heat, low to medium heat. And you're going to cook it for about 10 minutes, as I said. And then they're going to basically just immerse together. So I'm going to switch that off.
Sure, so let's see the consistency of it now.
You can.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to add the chicken into this.
So that's the chicken.
The chicken's well cooked now.
Yeah.
But you can see the yogurt in there and everything.
Yeah.
And as I said, with the yogurt I added 4 tablespoons. You can even add up to 6 tablespoons. It just makes it more dairy rich. So I'm going to get all that sauce. We don't want to waste any of that.
No.
I hope you guys enjoy this at home, because I know I'm going to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be delicious.
Yep. It's going to be absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious.
Yeah.
So that's that done. So I'm going to put that heat back on. I'm going to change the hob. I'm going to put this smaller hole. And I'm gonna put the heat back on. And it's gonna be like a medium heat. And I'm gonna add half a cup of boiling water to that for the gravy. And you can reduce it as much as you want, depending on how thick you want it. So it's totally up to you.
Nice. Isn't it looking yummy, guys? It's looking delicious.
That's it. Like I said, the main thing is you get all the measurements right.
Yeah.
The butter and all that. And as I said, with the butter, don't be shy because that is why it's called butter chicken. And that is going to make your taste. And as I said, butter's got salt in it as well, so you've got to consider all that.
No, I've got the unsalted butter.
Oh, you got the unsalted butter?
Yeah.
But if you get butter, normally it's salted.
Salted, yeah.
Yeah, so
I purposely got
that's,
unsalted.
yeah. That's why I'd say maybe unsalted, like Primrose has said, or you can either get salted as normal, and then you can add less salt. Just add 1 teaspoon.
That's it.
And then you can always add more. Like at this point, you can taste it and see how it tastes.
100%.
So I'm going to cover that, and it's on medium to low heat, and I'm going to let it cook for another 10 minutes. And once that's done, then we are ready to eat.
Oh wow!
And like I said, you can eat with rice. You can eat with naan. It didn't take me that long, did that?
No.
But the preparation is what takes time. The blending of the almonds or the cashews or whatever you're using. The blending of the tomatoes, the onions, and all that, and the marination, which will take you about an hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's it really. And you can eat that with naan. Like I said, you can eat that with rice. And at the end, you can garnish it with something. It's called kasuri methi, which is basically like mixed herbs.
Okay.
So you can just put mixed herbs on it, or you can just put chopped coriander at the end, which always gives it a nice flavour. Which I'm going to do because I like coriander.
We love coriander.
We love coriander in itself.
Yes.
And Havana kept asking me, Daddy, can you make that dish? Can you make that dish? Because she likes butter chicken. She's like, can you make it for me?
Okay.
Because she's like, oh, I want to eat it. So I'm like, alright, cool. I'll do it today. That's it. So Daddy's going to do it today for her, and I've made it.
Daddy's at home today, but it's raining, so
so I'm in the kitchen. That's it. Throwing down.
Yeah.
And it smells great in here. It's smelling good. So we're gonna see you back at the dinner table.
Woo! Okay.
We're all eating.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
See you there.
See you later.
Does it smell good? Does it smell good? You want food? I haven't made you any. Oh, there it is. So guys, there's the dinner. Ooh, that looks awesome.
I'll give you the testing taste.
Yeah.
Have you
how does it taste? Daddy's there?
Yummy. Thank you, Mommy.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Is it nice? What about you, Finn? What do you think? Big enough. Nice?
Is it good? Is it good?
He likes it.
Let me try it.
Hannibal, let us know what you think.
Smile the camera while you taste.
I know, I've tasted it. I think it tastes great. I had a little sneaky taste in the kitchen.
It's good.
Is it really good, babe?
I'm gonna enjoy, guys.
So anyway, we're gonna enjoy our dinner.
Yeah.
And everyone seems quite happy. Are you happy? Was that good?
Be happy.
Well, my #1 fan here is happy with it. Let's see. Say bye.
I'm Peppa Pig.
See you later. Enjoy the meal. And you gotta try it at home and let us know how it goes. Alright,
I want to
guys?
tell you something.
What do you want to say now?
Thanks for watching Peppa Pig World.
Oh.
Thanks for watching PJ Masks World.
PJ Masks World. So we're gonna enjoy dinner.
See you
Say
later.
bye to everyone.
Whoa.
Enjoy the butter chicken.
I'm licking my spoon.
I'm licking my spoon.
See you later, guys.